See, considering the idea of flaneur, as I mentioned before in the previous video, is the idea of flaneur is a kind of dealing with the idea of Paris modern age, Walter Benjamin's idea, alright? Then, which means that the Walter Benjamin, he is the literary city dweller, like he's living in the city, but the way he lives in the city in the modern age of Paris is not as a kind of a main figure for Paris, because he is not French, he is an immigrant, alright? So the way you live in the city, in a sense, is the sense of minor literature, if you like. So I introduced today is the notion of minor literature. It's the minor literature is the person who going around not as a main figure, but a small percentage of group, if you like, right? So you it's kind of you are not as a main participants, and you are some kind of additional figure, if you like, right? So not actually the people in social life in that area, they don't care about him, right? Because the minor literature is there people who going around, come and go, get in and get out, right? That's what made him a minor, right? So to choose to live as a minor, the notion of minor literature, if you like, the minor literature is the always thinking through some particular concept which is not totally shared with the citizens in that area, but some kind of odd, strange way of thinking, right? That's what made him minor, right? See, if you like to be a minor and you are thinking the way of minor literature, right? You don't follow the mainstream, right? As we living in the postmodern era for a long time already, and now it's hypermodern society we living for the long time already, right? I can tell you that the merit of being a minor is enormous, right? Being a minor, you can freely come travel to see, for example, TAKEDA SHINGEN here in甲府山梨prefecture. Alright, guys? So to choose to live as a minor, is there any step and any action, every moment, it's the kind of decision making coming from not the way of mainstream, but like the flaneur way, the way of dealing with small narratives, narrow street, passage, right? Walking around the city to discover, right? So it's a kind of spirit of discovering every moment, every day. It's the way of minor literature. Alright, guys? So, of course, we have world pandemic here, but the land of Japan is huge, right? So somehow you can find some way, somewhere that you can go by yourself to find out and to discover, and key to read minor literature always somewhere, even though it's a neighborhood. Alright, guys? So I am here to see the figure of TAKEDA SHINGEN statue. He's a leader of the Yamanashi Prefecture,甲府region, from the battlefield era of Japan time, right? He was the leader, strong leader. Therefore, he could plan all of, even after his life, he had a plan to manage the region in order to keep the region's peace for a long time period, right? Well, that's the way it is. So, in order to live as a miner, if you like, you need to make a plan and always try to do new, unusual things into your life way, and any action can be made from the decision making of spontaneously. This is K from Movie Tachibi on holiday. Ciao, arrivederci. Until next time. The more holiday YouTube video is coming later on. Ciao.